to be honest with you guys. This movie is shot in 1:1 aspect ratio, except for a few scenes. And what I mean by that is that, you have your widescreen look, you have your 4:3 look, which is like a square. Your cell phone is 1:1 aspect ratio. 99.5% of this movie is shot like this. It was like some YouTube skater punk D-bag was just like, I'm going to film these people and put it online because I'm a filmmaker. Welcome to Real Reviews. I'm Chase Lee. I'm here to review the Canadian submission to the Oscars for this year, for the ceremony next year, and this is called Mommy. This is one of my favorites of the year, and the more I've been thinking about it, it's one of my favorite foreign films I have ever seen. Specifically for the characters and the way this movie is shot. Let's get into it. Like I said at the beginning, this movie is shot in 1:1, which is basically what a cell phone looks like. It's shot like this, and that's the way it's shot, except for a few scenes. But I won't ruin that for you guys. I want you to go into an open mind and a very, very just emotional journey with this film, especially if you're a film fan and a film buff. You need to see this because it's one of those movies that you'll probably never see again. Like in terms of the way it's shot. Like I said, I'm harping on the way it's shot, but I'll tell you why it works for me. A lot of people won't really find it helpful that it's shot this way. So let's break this down. Mommy is directed by, and I pulled out my phone for all this because, I'm assuming they're French. I don't know, I'm dumb. It's directed and written by Xavier Dolan or whatever, but he directs this movie so beautifully, and he captures this raw intensity and strong connection to these characters from the way it's shot. It's shot like it's on a cell phone. First 15 minutes, not gonna lie, I thought there was something wrong with the projector. I was gonna get up and leave, but I stuck around. I was like, "This is the movie." And then when the certain scenes happened, my heart dropped, and I thought this was the most well executed, directed movie I have seen in terms of a relationship between family like this. It's just really intense, and the way it's shot, like I said, 1:1, that really sliver of a rectangle, it's shot that way because he wants you to feel intimate with these characters. He wants you to feel really close to these characters by shielding everything that's around them and really focusing on them. You really felt that connection towards these characters, and you felt sympathy for them, even though they had their moral issues. That's why I thought the direction of this was super strong, and the camera choice to shoot it that way was magnificent. It's just such a beautiful film about a mother and her son, because basically the movie's about the mother getting her son out of juvie or whatever, and then we basically just see their lives, and then their neighbor from across the street starts to become involved in their lives, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say, because I want you to just go in surprised at just the raw, powerful emotion from this film. And I think the director exudes that very well, specifically for the camera style. The acting. Gotta pull up the phone again. Okay, so the mother played in this is Annie Dorval. I'm assuming that's how it's said. The kid is played by Antoine Oliver Pilon, or Antoine. I don't know. That name is pronounced many different ways. And the neighbor is played by Suzanne Clement. Well, if there's any foreign people watching this, holy crap, I am sorry. I cannot pronounce those properly. I should probably read more books. Anyways, everyone does a fantastic job. I love the mother and I love the son. I love their relationship. I think they have such a natural feel to their relationship. It definitely works on screen. And the whole neighbor thing, I think that works as well. And it adds that. It adds the balance, because the mother in this she's got her issues and she's got some questionable moral things, but the neighbor is almost like the good mom. She's like the bad mom. It's almost like she goes out to the neighbor to kind of balance the household and really see what she can become within herself if she really tries to be a good mother. I think that the whole neighbor aspect was fantastic. and all three of those actors, because that's basically what you see the entire time is those three, very intimate in that shooting style. It works. I love their chemistry. The acting is so strong in this. That's probably one of my favorite aspects besides the way it's directed and the way it's shot. So cinematography, like I said, it might piss some people off the way it's shot. Hang in there. It is totally worth it when those few certain scenes happen. You'll know what I'm talking about, and you're just like, I'm crying right now. Don't look at me. Like it's just that it blows my mind. It's shot so well. It's very beautiful, very intimate, and in the moment, I just like, oh man. I'm a filmmaker myself, and for me to watch that and go, holy crap, I don't know if I'll ever be able to make something that powerful. Doesn't matter what genre it is. It's crazy. So, I've described the cinematography long enough. The editing, this is where I have a few issues with it. Movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes. It does drag. As much as I love the film overall, it did really slow down in the second act and towards the middle, and I felt the time drag, and I was like, I really like what I'm seeing, but I can really feel it. And so I was intrigued the whole entire time. I was intrigued in these characters and the way this movie was shot and the story and how it was developing, but I did feel that drag. And like I said, those are my two things that people would probably hate about this film, is the way it's shot and its time length, because it is a long movie. There's no way to put that any lighter. This is a strong movie, guys. It really is. I don't know if it's going to go in my top 10. It might, because it made me feel something. That's what I really judge my top 10 list on, is if it made me feel something, and it made me feel just unlike any other movie I've seen this year, I'll put it on my list. It was one of those movies this year's strong. So I don't know, but Mommy is excuse me, I just had some bodily functions there. Mommy is a fantastic film. It's shot beautifully. The acting is wonderful. It is directed with such grace. That's the best way to put it. It's handled so well. 9 out of 10. And the only reason I'm docking it is because of the slight drag in the middle. I forgot to also mention the music is beautiful in those two sections. But like I said, I don't want to spoil anything, because when I didn't know what was going to happen, and when it happened, I was like, wow, that was great. It was just so good. So 9 out of 10 for me for Mommy. One of the best films I've seen this year. One of the best foreign films I've ever seen. Check it out. So have you seen Mommy, or have you even heard of it? Comment that place up below my face and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching more reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I have to review next. See you guys later.